Right, we're now going to modify this game to make it a little bit clearer to the user how they've done. So what I want to do is not just say bad luck, you should try again. I want to tell them if their guess was too high or whether their guess was too low. So this is going to introduce a little bit more about the if statement, make it a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to keep most of this as it is. I'm going to keep number 3 as the number to guess. I'm still going to display my little introduction, and I'm going to get the user's input. So the user's going to pick something. The bit that changes is this bit, is the if. This needs to become a little bit more complicated. So what I want to do is check if the guess is correct. I want to do that first, because if it's correct, we display well done, and that's fine, they've got it. So I'm going to keep this. If user guess equals number to guess, then well done, fine. But then what I want to do is to find out whether if it's not equal, is it too high or is it too low? So I'm going to extend this else, and I'm going to ask another question at this point. So what I want to say is, as a whole structure, is the number right? If it's not right, is it too high? If it's not too high, it must be too low. So I'm going to say else if user guess is more than number to guess, then I'm going to use the same thing, bad luck. So in this case, I'm saying if the user guess was more than number guess, so too high. So here, user guess is if user guess is more than number to guess, then it's too high. Else, now in this case, the only other possibility, if it gets to here, it's not equal to it, otherwise it would have done that already. It's not too high, or greater than, because it would have done that, so it must be too low. So I don't need to do another if, I just say bad luck, too low. So there I've made a more complex if using this else if. So you can extend an if by using the else if. So in this case I'm not asking one question, I'm asking two questions, but I'm doing it in order. So the first question I ask is this. Now if this is true, I will display well done and I'm done. I'm finished. I don't do anything else. I don't look at the else if. I don't look at the else. I just jump straight down to the end if and then do the console.read key, which if you remember stops the screen flashing off because it's too quick. If I ask this question and it's not equal to it, I go on to the else if. And the else if asks another question and says, well, is the user guess more than number to guess? If it is, it does this and then jumps to the end if and finishes. If it's not more than, it does the else, so we don't need to ask, we just say, right, well, else, too low, and then finishes. Let's try it and see if it works. So enter your guess, 3. Well done, good, that works. Right, let's try too high, 4, this should tell me too high. Bad luck, too high, okay. What if I do 2? Enter your guess, 2, bad luck, too low. So it works. I've tried those values, I know what they should get, and it's worked. So there is the else if. It's a little bit more complicated. The logic becomes more challenging at this point to get this in the right way. But have a look at that, type it in, have a go at it. Next video I'll give you a challenge on the on using else ifs. Have a go at that.